Okay, it's two birds with one stone. This is a little early in the inspection report for some of these things, but this is going to be the lower attic. But before we get there, this is the garage door operators, all right? And this is the door into the garage. You're supposed to have a self-closing spring on this. Inspector Theater. Can I come in? Come on in, Mr. Fire. The door's open for you. You always make me feel so warm and welcome. Oh, dear. But that's, I'm emphasizing that. If a fire's in the garage, there's nothing to keep it from walking in here. Was this required? I think it was. Here's your spring right here. The spring's been adjusted out so that it can carry the groceries in. And there's another one. There's another spring. So these springs need to be readjusted so that the door swings closed on its own accord. What else have we got over here? Okay, the lawn sprinkler system's not going to be inspected today. I'm going to report on it. I'm going to report problems with it. Sprinkler head shouldn't be closer than 12 inches to the structure. The valves on the check valve are rusty. We do not have, the zones are not labeled. But it's been unplugged, it's been decommissioned. I plugged it back in. I did. Not supposed to. That wasn't the smartest thing I ever did. Not supposed to, but when I did, I was getting errors. And it was having trouble coming on, and then this house is on a water well. So it may not be that it's just not even getting water from the well. It hasn't been made ready for inspection. The listing agent knows this. The listing agent knows this. The listing agent got a letter of intent. Everybody knows this. This is I recommend. You're probably not going to pay me to come back over to South Lake, to inspect the sprinkler system. So you might want to get an irrigation company to come out and sign off on that. It might be more cost effective. I'd like to do it. Here's another thing that I haven't seen with this lawn sprinkler system is, when I was trying to get it to work, I put it over on bypass, but I do not see a rain freeze sensor outside either. So there's going to be lots of things to write about it, but I can't write about how it works. Its operation, I just couldn't. These are the overhead garage doors. They're metal panel doors. The optic sensors are closer to the floor than 6 inches they're supposed to be. You have pull handles inside of both of the doors. You're supposed to have that too. Now there's a warning notice on that door, but you can't read it. And I'm just going to pretend like I didn't see it. I saw it, but we don't have a warning notice on this door. We have a warning notice on this door. And we do not have a warning notice on these buttons. Now these buttons, fortunately these buttons are higher than 5 feet. So that's good. We should have a warning notice that resembles this compromised warning notice here. Child safety notice. We do not have those. Another thing that we do not have is we do not have spring tension notices on the corners. Each corner should have a spring tension notice. We do have courtesy lights. Now when this home was built, it wasn't required to be on GFCI circuits. The ceiling receptacles were not required to be GFCI, and they're not. That's a safety device. We've got our pull handles. There's another thing that we got that's pretty nice here is these are the manual door locks, and they've been decommissioned. See the screw inside of that? That happens to both of them. Both of these have that. And that's so that this one doesn't have it. Look at that. Okay, it's supposed to have a screw in it like that one over there, so that you can't close the door, lock it, come home tired, push the button, and then jack your door all up. That's what it's supposed to work. Okay? We're almost done. We're in the attic, I promise. We're going. Ooh, that's a loud one. That's kind of interesting. Okay, I only do the safety reverses by the optic sensors. I do not do a block test. Just to let you know, right now, I do not do block tests. Do no harm. I've got instructions. Might be a kind of an important thing to do, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to tear up the house. But this one right here, this courtesy light, it works in a safety reverse. Okay, now it's working. Man, it must have just been a loose connection. Okay. We see that it's working. But that's not why I brought you here. I brought you here to come up into the attic. Here we go. There's a furnace up here. I can hear that thing just cooking. It's nailed in place. See this hole right here? Maybe you don't. Come on, bud. See that hole right there? It's supposed to be filled with a nail. See these holes right here? They're supposed to be filled with 8-penny nails. Those don't look like 8-penny nails. Those do not look like 8-penny nails. I mean, excuse me, 16-penny nails. No, they're not. Those do not look like 16-penny nails. I got kind of confused there. This is a 16-penny nail right here. Those are not 16-penny nails, so we don't have 16-penny nails there. And some of the hardware, like they put a 16-penny nail in that. All the instructions here. They just didn't put one right there in that bracket. What else we got? It's stuff. Okay, stuff. All right, let's get on up here then. Oh dear, 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 dear. See that right there? See that yellow? That's corrugated stainless steel, CSST. It's got a very bad reputation. You need an electrician or a plumber to come out here and make sure that this is good for us. Because until I get that, if I was living here, I would have that done. This CSST, we need to make unequivocally sure that it's electrically bonded. I'll see if I can find some. We're here to find out. CSST, we got loose fill, fiberglass insulation. What we have here is, it looks like it's kind of dirty. It looks like we got some mouse trails in it. I don't see any mouse dookie, do I? Oh, there's some. Oh yeah, we got mouse dookie. Mouse dookie and mouse trails. See this vent right here? I think this one's for the clothes dryer. See that little corrugated guy running down there? That's like the bathroom vent fan. There's a bathroom vent fan over there. Okay, they're not supposed to vent into the soffits like they are. They're supposed to go out like the clothes dryer did. It's got the wrong kind of vent, if you remember that. But they're supposed to go out like that. That's the way they're supposed to go out. So the bathroom vents do not exhaust properly. We got mouse trails and people trails. And mouse dookie. Okay, what else we got? CSST. That's what we got. See the little trails like that? People don't make those trails. People do not make those trails. I wonder if I can get over there. Looks like somebody's been taking a shortcut. We're not going to take a shortcut. So that leaves us over here. What else we got? Oh, we got some mineral. That's some good insulation right there. It doesn't look like there's a lot. And it's over the garage. You don't even need it here. But that's better than it looks. It's better than it looks. OSS, oriented strand board. OSB. Okay. Purlins look good. Stiffeners in place. I'm not seeing any. Oh, I see that. We'll talk about that when we get to the other attic. Okay. Okay, power vents. They're not too good. They're not too good. Oh, and the junction box is hanging on it. Junction box is hanging. Look at that. Just a hanging. Flapping in the wind. Flapping in the wind. Okay, I'm not seeing depth markers. I'm not seeing soffit vent baffles. Okay. So what do we learn about the attic? What we learned about the attic is OSB. We learned that the framing looks relatively straight. We learned that the attic air intake ventilation is lacking. We learned that we've got power exhaust vents, which is less than desirable. We learned that we got mouse trails and mouse dookie. We do not have depth markers. I'm not seeing any signs yet. I'm not seeing any signs of water infiltration. That's a good thing. The roof is just replaced. They usually don't replace them for no good reason. But I haven't found anything yet. So that's where we're at. Attic. Oh, and the bathroom vents vent into the soffits. So the bathroom vents vent into the soffits. No soffit baffles. Dirty insulation. No depth markers. Mouse trails. Mouse dookie. Power vents.